Gonna play a little game of chess here. We can find somebody. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna stick with the English. I'm having fun with it. Phone call. Okay, let's see what's going on. Sometimes people play that after I've already put my knight here, which is usually not a big deal, but now I can't play e3 because obviously then I'll move my queen. So I'm going to have to try to eject this fool some other way. Or I could play something like this, play a quick check, and then I could still play it. Also, I didn't just realize that he left that weakness. Okay, now he's covered the weakness. I'll just play that. Okay, well if I play this, he plays rook over. I could take the other pawn, but then is it worth it? I think I'd rather just continue developing. This diagonal remains weak, so it could be exploited later. I think that's going to be my plan. Okay, hitting the queen. Just going to have to go like this, I think. So he doesn't come here or there. I'm going to play b4. Unless if he plays a5, then I won't be able to. I'd like to play let's see. Put b4 anyway. He has to move it, I'll take afterwards. Right, now if I take here, this knight will be hanging. Let's see. Of course, if he takes, then I take again, which is check, which gives me time to move the rook. I think. Okay. So now he's got double pawns in the center. Let's move this guy. So now I've got 3 pieces hitting this pawn. Ooh, that pawn was hanging. Let's just say, like, hey, where do you want to go? Okay. So I didn't used to try to favor like bishops over knights, but it seems like anytime you watch any video and commentary with grandmasters and stuff, they always say bishops are better than knights. So so lately when I play, I try to hang on to my bishops. So I don't know. I'm no grandmaster yet, but I've just been trying to do that. was it gonna do? Let's see. Alright, so he's just overly protecting this pawn. I don't even have any real intention of taking it. Why would I want to get rid of his weaknesses right away? I just want to keep his weaknesses weak as long as I can, I think. Let's just get on this open, semi-open file. Play A4. Right, so he wants me to take here, and then he'll get this really annoying pawn there, but why would I do that? I mean, if he wants to move his bishop a whole bunch of times to trade it off, you know, be my guest. I think I'm going to play here, and then put my bishop there on this diagonal instead of the diagonal that's not blocked. Okay. Thing is, doubled pawns, they're gonna stay weak. I could eat those up with my king after all the other pieces are gone, so I'm in no rush to capture his doubled pawns. Okay, so he wants to go there with his queen. That's actually not a bad idea. Then I fall back. Then what is he doing though? You can't mate me with just a queen. But then the knight comes in here to this square. So I do this, he goes there, then I move over. I think. He goes there, I move over, then what can he do? His attack is finished. Right? Maybe I'll get mated, I don't know. See, now his knight can't go here. Okay, he's bringing the pawns down. So let's see. Maybe I'm gonna need to bring some resources over here. So let's see, what can I do? Maybe I did overestimate my king safety. Should I just go for the trade of queens here? He does that, I move here to trade queens. What does he do? He takes, could take. Could I just play like that? Is that bad? He sacrifices knight. Or do I play here immediately? If I play here, he takes with check. I take. And then his attack isn't going anywhere, I think. And then maybe I can use the H file with my stuff afterwards. Or the F file. Yeah, because it's not the H file that's going to be open, it's going to be the F file. So he still can't bring in his knight unless he brings it in like this. So I don't want to take for. Okay, well, thank you. All right. So now what is going on? And now I can maybe double up on F7. He just wants to trade rooks immediately. Let's see, do I have anything better? Should I defend it? Then I still have a rook on the 7th. I don't know how useful it'll be. Maybe I'll be able to mop up some of these pawns. Let's see here. So he's protecting that one. So let's go after this one. Right, that doesn't help you. Let's see. Do I have anything better? Things I'm gonna have to start moving quickly here. So his knight doesn't have that square or that square. Afterwards, I'll attack it with the rook. I need to get the rook out of the queening square anyway. Okay. So now his knight really is running out of squares. Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, can go there, can't go there. So if I do this, and if he takes with the knight, then I take his rook. Seems good. If he takes with the knight, I take his rook. Right, so let's see, let's do this, protect the pawn while hitting that. Then I do this. I think this pawn is queening. I don't think he can do anything. Where can the knight go? The knight can't do anything to stop this. Rook is blocking off the king. So I think this pawn is queening. There's nothing he can do about it. Just, okay, gives away the knight. Okay. Alright, well, actually won a game. That feels good when that happens. Doesn't happen all that often. Alright, so I played the English. I've been getting good results with this. I think the English opening is pretty good. It seems like Kramnik seems to play the English a lot. A lot of times he transposes into like a Queen's Gambit. But anyway, he does play c4 a lot as his first move. So here I overlooked that he just left b7 hanging. So I was too busy thinking about the fact that I wanted to play e3 and put my knight there, but I couldn't, that I forgot that he just left this big weakness over here. So I could have taken and then got the rook for the bishop. So you would have moved the where you could have moved the knight there, for example, and then if I take, he takes with the queen. Of course, then my area back here isn't very safe either. But anyway, played this instead. Could have taken this pawn, but then I wasn't sure where my queen was going afterwards. It didn't interest me. Was interested in just developing and getting castled. So here I'm going to lose a pawn pretty soon, I think. I took there. He took there, doubling his pawns. This guy was undefended, so I moved him, but then this pawn's hanging. Strategically suspicious move of trading the bishop for the knight. Developed the bishop, but it wasn't to the right square, so it's kind of a loss of time. Because, I mean, we're going nowhere here. I don't want to get rid of his double pawns, plus it's already defended, so this was a waste of time. Again. So he does all this. He wants me to take here. Then he would get a super annoying pawn on f3. But I wasn't interested in that. I was interested in getting this bishop to a decent square. Then I grab a pawn, which maybe wasn't the best because it allowed his queen to infiltrate. But his queen could have still infiltrated here, so it wouldn't have been easy to stop that from happening. I conceived this defense, which seemed sufficient. I was happy that he went ahead and took there, because again, I didn't want to undouble his pawns. And then